Hello and welcome to another video on this channel, where today we are on episode 14 of our Let's Play. I'm going to try something different in this video, which is whenever I can use my new complementary shaders in this video, because it just makes the game look better, so it would make the video look better. And the grammar award goes to me, the dingus who doesn't know how to English anymore. The point is, shader's good and I can't English. Anyways, we have a lot to build today, and the first build we're gonna do is the baker's house. So, let's hop into a time lapse and get this build done. It's tour time. Alright, let's start out right here. This is the shop. It's got a countertop, some shelves, and of course some lighting. Right here is a door to the house, but I'm gonna just use the front door like a normal person. Well, actually, yeah, I'm not normal, so I'm just gonna use this. Alright, this is the house. Alright, this is the kitchen area. There's some candles, smoker, kitchen table, like deep slate tiles, and a cabinet. It's pretty nice. And over here is a stone oven. Right here it has like 2 campfires underneath it, and it looks pretty cool. This is for bread. On the ground level out here, it's a mini greenhouse, and there's some I used azalea leaves as these bushes that you could pluck, I don't know, some kind of fruit off it, or yeah. And then there's potatoes, a barrel, like a small azalea little plant, some sweet berries, and an azalea bush. Up here is the second floor. It's a storage area right here. It's some like hanging wheat. It's like herbs or something. And then there's some storage hay up there. There's some shelves with barrels, and some more shelves, and some more storage. Some more herbs hanging from like a pot. And then down here, there's a nice step down into a mini, really compact, cozy bedroom. Lit by like 2 candles. No, 3 candles. Okay, I can count, trust me. Alright, this room is another bedroom. Yay! And it's got like in-the-wall storage along with a double chest, a desk with a chair, and some double beds, and a nice little brown carpet. Alright, that is the Baker house. If you're confused what I just did, like spectator flying around that house, I'll show you. Let me make this clear, this is not cheats. What I did when I updated all my mods to 1.19, yes, I'm in 1.19 now, I added some, which is, so if I press F4, I can toggle free camera, which is just a spectator mode and allows me to fly around and see what my builds look like. Another thing I use for my builds is Lightmatica. It gives me like a schematic and tells me what materials I need, so I can just easily build the build without having to look at screenshots and mess everything up. Trust me, I need Lightmatica. Like screenshots, I won't be able to build anything. Most of the time I can't remember what I had for breakfast, so yeah, Lightmatica helps. Now that we finished the Baker House, let's move on to the second build of this episode. And it's gonna be the Butcher House. Alright, let's get started. Alright, we've finished the build, which means it's time for the tour. Alright, let's start off with the store. Right off the bat, there's the counter where you get your meat sold to you. There's some hanging meat, which I used armor stands for with a data pack I used so I can, apply no gravity, make them invisible, and, move them in certain ways where I can make it look like there's hanging meat, for example. And then back here, there's a little ice box with some meat stuck in it. I also used some armor stands with that. And then there's some extra storage up here. Alright, this is the front entrance, and you go in, and this is the kitchen. There's a smoker going to the chimney outside. Deep slate tiles for the kitchen floor, some cupboards, like I usually do, and a shelf with a barrel on it. And then there's this white carpet that alternates between white carpet and white wool. It just adds some depth to the carpet and makes it have an interesting look. There's a nice little bookshelf right here with a loom that represents an empty bookshelf. I've used this before, so yeah. And then there's a sandstone couch. Back here is the take two. There's an underneath stairs storage area right here. And then we go up the stairs, and then there's these two rooms right here with the same gradient. This one's the bathroom. Then over here, there's a little mini bedroom. And then just around the place, there's some storage, candles, just to make it feel more cozy. Up here, there's the storage area, and there's no creepy summoning circle this time. Or is there? No, I'm just kidding, there isn't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll have to visit the previous episode. But wait, not yet. This one's not over. After this episode. Alright, anyway, there's some storage, a lily in the valley, and a planter pot. And then there's like I imagine this to be like an old faded painting in the storage area. And then there's some nice windows with like trapdoors you can flap down. And then last little room right here is a nice bedroom. Alright, we're done with that build. So let's move on to the last one of this episode. And yes, you probably can't see anything. This is what happens when it snows. It makes everything foggy, so I can't see. But we're just gonna roll with it and start building. So let's hop into a time lapse and make our candlestick maker house. Alright, I'm done building the house, so let's do the tour. First, let's start off with the shop. It says premium candles. And wow, who could have seen this coming? There's candles. It's a shop for candles. So yeah, this is the shop. Nothing much, just a bunch of candles. The counter, and you walk in here to buy some candles. I think I've said that about like 10 times. Anyway, this is the front entrance. Go in here. Right here is the workshop for the candles. The blast furnaces are to like represent where the like wax gets melted, and the honey block over here is supposed to represent melted wax that gets to like you either dip your candles or put them in a mold, and this is supposed to be the mold. And then over here are just some ingredients like the honeycomb and string and some more candles. There's obviously an under the storage area. You knew it was coming, like I always do it. And then up the stairs right here, there's a storage area. Interesting. Right here is the bathroom, also very interesting. And up here is some more storage, some hanging herbs represented by the azalea bush, another painting, and right here is the bedroom. Unfortunately, we have run out of time for today's episode. This video did take a lot of work, so I'd appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. Anyway, bye! And then there's this big carpet that alternate. And then there's this. Jeez. And then there's this. Alright. Unfortunately, we have run out of time for today's episode.